Greetings, Minecrafters, and welcome to another exciting Minecraft discussion. My name is Kimberly Quinn, and I'm thrilled today, coming from my very fun, cheerful, adorable office at Champlain College in Burlington, Vermont. I'm so excited to talk about deficiency motivation. It can also be called deprivation motivation, but I might save that for a different time because they're not exactly the same. Anyway, so we're talking about motivation. Really, if we break it into two, there's intrinsic and extrinsic, right? So extrinsic means outside of ourselves, such as paychecks, titles, fancy business cards. Not saying any of that's bad. We need paychecks to live. Like, that's okay. It's outside of us versus intrinsic motivation, which is, what really drives us, passion. We've been talking a lot about that, what we're really meant to do on this earth. And intrinsic motivation also has to do with when we're out to make a difference. All this kind of like inside stuff, the stuff you really don't get in a paycheck, I guess. Although the side effect of following a passion is money. We're talking about like the internal drive. Okay, so mostly when we're coming from an authentic place, that's passion, that stuff is all good. That's when we could literally hit the lottery and still want to do whatever we do anyway, which is definitely true for me with teaching, which I actually tell my rock stars a lot, except for I don't play the lottery because it's gambling. But if I did, I would still be teaching, absolutely, because I love it. So here's the thing we're going to talk about, though. Deficiency motivation is also intrinsic, though it's just really not the way we want to be motivated, and it's super common. Because think about it, deficiency motivation is coming from a place of shame and fear related to can be very, very, very motivating. Remember, we don't do anything as human beings unless there's payoff in it. The thing is, payoff is what keeps us coming back for more, and it isn't necessarily healthy. Payoff can be really healthy, authentically speaking, when we're mindfully giving, but it's not always healthy. So deprivation motivation really is coming from a place of looking back at our mistakes, or what we perceive to be mistakes. As personally, I don't believe in mistakes or failures, which my dear friend Oprah, we're very good friends, she just doesn't know, right? She talks about it a lot. There is no such thing as failure or mistakes because it's just a redirection. It's like the universe's way of saying, nope, you weren't meant to go that way. I'm just going to guide you over here, right? And if we look at it that way and we learn from it in a very optimistic way, we can have post-failure growth, right? So deficiency motivation is that looking back at all the mistakes we made. So with me, my example would be the money thing, and for years I did that. So even though my sort of intention was positive to save money, get better, don't bounce checks, whatever it is, the motivation was coming from this deficiency place of shame, like thinking, okay, I screwed that up for 10 years, or what, I'm not just saying whatever years it was, 10 years, and so now I'm gonna, etch this and do that and keep, and all that, the actual result stuff was good, but shame is just not anything we want to keep revisiting, because even though we're striving to save more money, if that's my example, right, we're still residing in trying to fix something about ourselves, which implies that we're defective, and it came from a defective place. And that's not what we want. It just isn't what we want. You can fill in the blank with whatever your thing is. And you might say, oh, well, yeah, but she's saving money and she's not. Yeah, but not for the right reason. And that it's still coming from a shame-based place. And the more we exist in a shame-based place, the more it attracts more shame, if that's making sense. It also focuses on the lack. Okay, I don't have enough money, or I could have, should have, would have had this much by now. If I didn't screw it up for 10 years, we'd have more retirement. We'd have more retirement by now. All that is just toxic shit. It's not good. We can get to the same place, if not a better place, by changing our thinking and shifting out of the deficiency motivation into a place of, I am creating a new story. That chapter is closed. It's done. There isn't a darn thing wrong with me. I made some mistakes. We all do. And that's just the universe or God or source redirecting us. I have been redirected out of that place. I'm creating a new story. No longer based in deficiency, right? Because if we're constantly looking to be fixed or to fix it, remember that has us residing in, we need to be fixed. No. Your spirit is perfection. This is a word I use a lot because it's not usually healthy. We're talking about the spirit. It's different because we're spiritual beings living a human experience. That is so important to remember. So shifting out of that place of fix-it motivation, fix what's wrong, fix me, fix the mistakes I made, bad, 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 bad. Even if on the outside you're getting praise for whatever new thing, it's still important to shift out of that into I am creating a new story. I am authentic. I love myself. I like myself. I accept myself. That chapter is closed, and I am moving on because I want to, because I'm intrinsically motivated, because I know that if I align my personality with my purpose, I will be in the flow with tons to give to the world because I'm filling myself up, tons to give to the world. I'm wrapping around myself with love, empathy, and compassion for anything that happened forever ago. It's water under the bridge, and I am writing a new story. I am authentically, intrinsically motivated from this point on. This is Kimberly Quinn signing off from the beautiful Champlain College campus in northern Vermont in my very cheerful office. Have a mindful day.